After graduation, Brian continued his sport in college while majoring in sociology and art. So we're going to travel with that time and the opportunity. I think that'll be a great experience for you.
Welcome back to the Northstar Nation. Excuse me. Welcome back to the Northstar Network on YouTube. My name is Joe Canal. Tonight's play-by-play commentator. I'm joined here by Nathan Gillespie. Now, Nate, it's senior night for the North Stars facing up against Central Square. Their last meeting, Central Square won. What can you expect to see out of the North Stars, especially on senior night at home?
Well, I mean, the North Stars are going to play much more aggressively. You know, they want to win this senior night. It's a very special night for them. It's definitely, especially because you lost that last game, you want that revenge back on the team and win it at home on senior night. I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Absolutely. Both teams coming off big wins. CNS, their last win was 44-12 against Ontech last week. And for Central Square, 41-22 win against Sherburne Earlville. So both teams coming in hot. We will see who will come out on top. It looks like the officials are meeting at center field with the players. We will be right back in 1 second. Welcome back to the Northstar Network on YouTube. Getting ready for first down here. North Stars are driving. Plays in motion. And it's going to be a run by number 7, Shanaira Burton Sledge. Going to take it up to about the 30. North Stars in a similar formation, 2-man wide. Ball snap. Pass is blocked, intended for number 10, Abby Capsello. So, North Stars just getting underway here. Nate, what are you seeing so far out of these two teams?
Well, I mean, it's very early on, of course, but, I mean, the North Stars, you know, had the one-run drive, tried to get the pass to Abby Capsello, and it just didn't work. The Red Hawks played very great defense, and they were able to block that play. North Stars are going to huddle up, but right now, if the North Stars can get a decent drive, I feel like they could maybe do something, but at the moment, it seems that the Red Hawks have them locked down.
Absolutely. We're just obviously very early on in the game, less than a minute in. Both teams just trying to get momentum going here in the first. So the North Stars setting up a few yards behind the 20-yard line. Ball snapped. Haley Duper takes it. Pass is to Elise Cook, and Cook is going to run it out. Looks like she made it to a little bit short of the 40. So the North Stars getting their momentum underway and getting something going here early on in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a great pass all the way down. Made a good run for it to just about the 40, right on the 40, actually. I mean, it was a great drive under pressure in the pocket, but overall, great execution, great way to relieve the pressure from the pocket.
Field. So that play will move the ball up about 5 yards, right to about, it looks like the 36-yard line. Haley Dupra out of the gun. Dupra takes the snap. Dupra, quick pass over to Elise Cook. And Cook will have it down just past the 40-yard line, getting North Stars into Central Square territory. So first down from the 40, North Stars getting some good momentum going here, Nate.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Just had to talk about how Red Hawks had him locked
Burton
down.
Sledge. Sorry to interrupt you there. Burton Sledge is going to take it up to about the 30.
Yeah,
on a very good run there.
I mean, North Stars, I said something where Red Hawks had him locked down and responded. 2 plays that able to get out of pressure in the pocket, and this one was a great run to Burton Sledge all the way to the out of bounds, close to the 20. Second down, though.
It's North Stars, 2nd and 9. Dupra takes it. Dupra scrambling. Dupra's going to go. Gets the first down and a little bit more. Looks like she just ended up at about the 19-yard line. We will see where the officials spot it. And it looks like they will set up at about the 15. North Stars with a first down.
I mean, that was a pretty solid play, getting through. I mean, it was kind of just great execution. It looked like she would have wanted to hand it off. Didn't.
Absolutely. North Stars definitely finding their rhythm here with 7:58 left in the first. Dupra. Scrambling, looking for a man downfield. And that ball will land just a couple yards in front of the goal line, incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, Dupra had a lot of pressure that play in the pocket. Had to make a quick decision and try to find somebody. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but it was a great effort.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just gotta get rid of the ball and get a new a new play going. So, going again. Dupra takes it, hands it off to Burton Sledge. Burton Sledge is going to go down at about the 12. So that is going to bring up 3rd down for the North Stars. They got to get something going here if they want to score.
I think if you can give Dupra some time to figure something out, I think they should definitely connect on this play. She just needs the time, and the Red Hawks are just able to get in the pocket too quickly and put Dupra under pressure.
Absolutely. Dupra, like you said, Nate, went under pressure, gets rid of it. The ball is going to just go back to where it was. 4th down. North Star's got to go here unless they want to turn over.
It looked like Dupra might have had a little bit of time. I think she stumbled over herself, though. It's unfortunate. It looked like she might have had a little bit of time.
Absolutely, but it looks like the North Stars are going to go for it on 4th. Dupra takes it. Dupra around the outside. Dupra is going to go. And although it was a great run to about the 5-yard line, that will result in a turnover on downs and a first down for the Red Hawks. So, Nate, obviously, North Stars are starting to figure out the Central Square defense. Do you think we can expect the same out of Central Square?
Well, I think we're going to have to see what the Red Hawks, that first couple plays, will be interesting to see how the North Star defense functions here a little bit. That'll be interesting for us to see how they're going to do it. Will we see that same pressure to the QB as we saw the Red Hawks have, or will there be a little bit more of a defensive line to protect the QB? So it'll be interesting to see.
We will see. Shuttle pass back. That is number 19. Nevaeh Papanow runs up about 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down Red Hawks coming up here. Ball about at the Red Hawks 5-yard line. As you can see here, she was down to about the 5-yard line. So they're going to take it. Oh. Number 1 for the Red Hawks, Emily Michaels, will take it up to about, I think that was about the 20-yard line. So it's a big push for the Red Hawks. Couldn't quite make the first down, so that will bring up 3rd and short. Red Hawks still building up the momentum, but it's definitely coming along. Red Hawks looking man deep downfield. That one is marked incomplete, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, the Red Hawks are going to have to do something. Northstar's defense definitely doing really well against the Red Hawks at the moment. It looks like they're going to kick it away. I think that's the kind of the smart thing to do. Yeah, you're close, but if you don't get the 4th, you put the Northstars in a really good position, especially seeing their last drive. I think you have to put them as far downfield as possible.
Ball is going to be returned by Shania Burton-Sledge. Jukes out a couple defenders, but they got the flag, and that ball is going to end up at about the 38-yard line, putting the North Stars just past center field. So Nate, let's see if the North Stars can keep this momentum going. 3:57 left in the first, still 0-0. However, the North Stars got very close last drive, and hopefully they can keep figuring out the puzzle of the Red Hawks defense.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the first couple plays had me a little concerned for the North Stars, but now they just seem to have it done really well. That one I heard someone was trying to call for a holding penalty, but Burton Sledge was able to get a couple yards out of it.
Couple yards, but not too much. It's going to be 2nd and around 9 for the North Stars coming up here.
I see the board on the other side. They say it's 1st, so. And that one, unfortunately, excuse me. Sorry, that's Dupra, the quarterback, excuse me, on that one. Just, again, that's the one thing that the North Stars have been really struggling at. They're putting too much pressure. The Red Hawks defense is putting way too much pressure on Dupra, excuse me. If I can get the words out of my mouth correctly. They're just putting too much pressure on Dupra too quickly, and it's not allowing for the North Stars to do anything, and now it's 3rd, and they haven't done anything with this drive yet.
Burton Sledge stopped about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long for the North Stars. They got to make it to the 20-yard line. So big play coming up here, Nate.
Yeah, I think
excuse me. A lot of wide receivers on the field. Looks like the North Stars are going to go for a big play here. Sorry to interrupt you. What were you saying, Nate?
No, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, this will determine the rest of your drive. If you don't get a good play here, it has time to think.
Dupra, shuttle pass. That's going to go up to number 21 for the North Stars, Sophia Lawson.
To me, it looked like it was Delio, who I think it's Delio, excuse me. I might be wrong. It might be Dello, but Peter went to 24.
I'm hearing from our directors. That was number 24, Mackenzie Preston. We apologize for the mistake. Sometimes it can be a little tough to read the numbers on the field. So penalty just came up. The quarterback was behind the line, above, forward. Something regarding the line of scrimmage. It's a little tough to hear, but that will result in 4th down and a 5-yard penalty for the North Stars. So now they've got to get an even bigger play going.
No, they're going to kick it away. I think that's a smart thing to do.
Absolutely.
That'll be a good kick. Back to about
that's 20.
15.
And Emily Michaels for the Redhawks will down the ball at about the 30-yard line. So, Nate, obviously last drive for the Redhawks didn't end up too well. Made a first down here and there, but they ended up punting. So what do you think they got to do to keep this game going?
Yeah, I think they have to find a way to try to get some passes down the field. And I see a couple flags that were just picked up and a lot of commotion after the kickoff. So not quite sure what that was about. But I think the Redhawks they need to get some passing plays going to really get some momentum down the field. If they can get some momentum down the field, I think they'll be okay. But at the moment, the North Stars have that locked down.
So the Redhawks will set up at about the 10-yard line. Man in motion. Emily Michaels. Oh. Ball batted down by number 15 of the North Stars, Isabella Secor. So that will bring up second down for the Redhawks. Redhawks still at the 10, trying to get something going here. So that's going to bring up third down. Clock winding down, just under a minute left. Redhawks going to get something going. Still in the huddle, 10 seconds left on the play clock. Redhawks. Got to get the ball off. Just under the delay game penalty. That's going to be taken up by number 10, Kiara Hammer, the senior. That ball will end up, appears to be at about the 15-yard line. A little bit short of it. Fourth down. And the Redhawks will kick it away.
Yeah, and that's going to end the first quarter for sure with 15 seconds left on the clock. I mean, it was a decent first quarter for the North Stars in that first drive, but after that, it just couldn't find that same momentum in the second drive, and the Redhawks didn't really have any momentum at all. So we'll see what they do in the second quarter for both teams.
Like you said, Nate, both teams trying to figure each other out in this first quarter. Still some questions left, but both teams are starting to figure out their rhythm. So the North Stars, 6 seconds left. First down, ball at the 40. We will see if they can get a good play off before this quarter ends. Play clock's running.
Yeah, this will probably be their only play.
Dupra takes it. Dupra, shuttle pass back to Burton Sledge. Burton Sledge only made about a yard, and that will conclude the first quarter of action here in Cicero, New York. Your score is 0-0. We will be back in a moment for the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. This is the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome back to the Northstar Network here on YouTube. Start the second quarter, 0-0. Northstar is building momentum. It's going to take from about the 51. on the scramble there, Shania Burton Sledge
Yeah,
marked just short of the 30.
Yeah, I stepped right out of bounds, just short. At least that's from what I saw, but I don't know. Burton Sledge seems to be the go-to for the North Stars at the moment, with especially the runs. So
Definitely, Burton Sledge is a big player. However, another big player, Haley Dupra, is going to take that up to about, appears to be about the 25? A little bit short of it. That's going to bring up 4th down for the North Stars.
it'll be about 3 yards short of the 25. It was a decent run. Couldn't find anybody. Didn't have the time. Just had to make a run for it and got a couple yards out of it. So, but they need a big play here.
North Stars are going to take it. Dupra under pressure. Sends one sailing to Elise Cook. However, not far enough to get the first down. It's going to be turned over on downs and Red Hawk ball. So the Red Hawks will start their drive at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. And that one is going to get down at about a little bit short of the 30.
Looks about at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, about a yard. Gain of about a yard.
So Red Hawks still trying to find their rhythm here in the second, as they line up for about 2nd and 9.
I think at the moment both teams are. I mean, CNS had that really good drive to start the game. I've talked about several times, but even in to start the second quarter, they couldn't do anything.
Big pass here. Coming up the field. Still don't have a flag down. That appears to be number 9, Emerson Wolfton, as she will finally go down at about the 20-yard line.
That was a big play.
So Central Square finally finding their rhythm here in the second.
That was the big play I was talking about. Needed a good pass to really get some momentum going, and that's exactly what they did. Found a way around some defenders, found some way through defenders, and it just worked. Able to get themselves about just shy of the 15, I think.
So with the first down. Kiara Hammer takes it a little bit upfield. They're going to be down about the 10.
That was a big play for the Redhawks just before. I mean,
absolutely.
That play really put them now in position. Now they have the momentum. They just gained a few more yards. It's still 2nd down. They have 3 more plays to really work on getting into the end zone, and maybe we could see their first points of the night.
Harmer out of the gun. Harmer looking for a man. Gonna take it herself. She still has a flag on. And she will be downed just a couple yards short at about the 2-yard line. So big scoring opportunity here for the Redhawks.
Yeah, I mean, I think the team was celebrating like they just scored, but I mean, with how close it is, I don't know what you really want to do. I think the best idea is to just try to run it in and see what you can do. I mean, that run just worked. If you can make that many yards, about, what was it, 12? I think you could definitely make this. It was about 2 yards now, so.
Well, let's, we are having some whistles on the field. And the Redhawks will take a timeout. So we will be right back here. Don't go anywhere on the Northstar Network on YouTube. We welcome you back to the North Star Network here on YouTube. Redhawks with a great scoring opportunity here. Becker is going to get the touchdown. Redhawks will have the first 6 of the game. So finally, with 7:42 left in the second, we have some points on the board. See if we can get a replay. See if we can get a replay here to properly accredit this touchdown. And that will be number 4, Zoe Becker, who, by the way, surprisingly is very young. Will graduate in 2030. Becker stepping back. Becker lops one up. And that one will be incomplete, leaving Central Square with only 6. So 7:42 left on the clock. North Stars will hopefully be able to answer the Red Hawks. 1st and 10 from about the 15. So Nate, after seeing the Red Hawks score, what do you think the North Stars got to do here?
I mean, the North Stars got to find that drive they had a little before. I think they have to start passing the ball more. But again, it just all comes back down to not being able to throw those passes because Duper just has so much pressure in the pocket. It just doesn't have time to throw the ball. If she had the time, we'd probably see some more North Stars action down the field. But at the moment, just doesn't have that time.
Absolutely. So 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Shuttle pass back to Burton Sledge. And she will be marked down. Pure speed behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 3rd down for the North Stars. And with the officials marking, it's going to be about 7 or 8 yards to get the 1st down here. North Stars with strong right formation. Got about 3 receivers on the right side of the field. Cook takes it. Cook fleets the pocket. She's going to go. And Cook will get the 1st down. Setting up shop for the North Stars at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and more. I mean, those 3 receivers, I think, really made the Red Hawks. I don't know if this was by design or not, but, I mean, the Red Hawks really went down the field, tried to cover those receivers, and just left some room for the 1st down. So that was exactly what the North Stars needed to get some momentum going for themselves.
Absolutely. And like you said, Nate, Haley Dupra doing a great job escaping the pressure from the pocket. And she does it again, juking out about 3 players before they finally got her flag a couple yards ahead of the line of scrimmage.
That first pressure she saw, that one was impressive. I mean,
so looking at this play here, Dupra going downfield, Sutter steps out to the right, and although some ankles may have been broken, they got her flag in the process.
and movement was made down the field once again, I believe by number 6, Elise Cook, I believe.
Appeared to be just short of the 3rd down. About 1 more yard to go for the North Stars to cross this 40-yard line and get another set of 4.
Yeah, in between a lot of defenders was Cook. If I'm correct, it was Cook. So, I mean, the North Stars found that drive. If they can make this play here, get another first, we're seeing that drive that we just had. There's the first and a little bit more. Just shy of the 35, it appears.
Looks like they might have gotten her down about 37. But either way, that's another set of downs for the North Stars. Keep it, and the North Stars, if they can just keep making these first downs, they can answer Central Square and maybe get the conversion along with it. Put them on the top. So the North Stars figuring out Central Square here in the second. Dupra evades the pocket, And she will be marked down at about the 35-yard line. Although Northside is just taking baby steps right now, they are accumulating, helping them move farther and farther downfield.
They're going to need a little bit bigger of a play, though. If they can get a little bit of a bigger play or just one really big play to set them up close to the first down, that'd be best case scenario. But at the rate that was, it won't be enough, unfortunately. But if the North Stars can take their time through, that was a good play. That was the explosive play that they needed. I just mentioned I was trying to get ready, and you were about to talk. Excuse me, Joe. But, I mean, that was the explosive play they needed I just talked about, and sets them right up. And now they got 2 plays to figure something out.
So that reception was made by Isabella Secor, moving the North Stars up about 5. However, they have about 10 to go if they want to get this first down. They're down North Stars. Cook is going to take it. Cook lobs one up. Oh, and pass intended for number 24, Mackenzie Preston. Comes up a little bit far, leading to an incomplete pass and 4th down. And we will step aside for just one moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome back to the Northstar Network on YouTube. Haley Dupra is exiting the field. We will see who will play quarterback in her place in just a moment here. First down, North Stars. Clock will run. So the North Stars setting up shop at about 30-yard line. Or excuse me, the 20-yard line. 20 to go till they get their 6 points. So.
And that was a big loss for the North Stars.
Absolutely. It appeared to be Natalie DuPoint stepping in for Haley Dupra. So that one will move them back considerably for a second down.
Well, it looked to be a loss of about 7 yards, give or take. That one was big, especially after getting the first. That was the momentum that they needed, but losing Dupra, at least temporarily, was just so big for them, and
Absolutely.
now it's going to be a question of how do they get this drive back.
So for a third down, they got about 3. Just under 2 minutes left in this first half. Northstar's got to get something going if they want to keep surviving in this game. LaPointe out of the gun. LaPointe takes it. LaPointe takes it herself. They did get her flag. Oh, wait. Yes, they did. Pardon me. So LaPointe will be marked down. Appears to be about 7 yards in front of the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. So now the North Stars are faced with a choice. Go for it and risk the points, or play it safe and kick it.
At the position on the field, you're kicking it, I don't really see a point in. I mean, I think the best case scenario is just to go for it and hope for the best. I mean, North Star's timeout, I think this is what they need here, but the last play was explosive, came out of the pocket really quick and looked to pick up several yards. So they just need something that explosive. But if they can keep the flags, that's just what they need. But losing Dupro is definitely a key aspect in this game right now.
Absolutely. So the North Stars will retake the field here for one of the biggest plays of the game so far. 1:15 left on the clock. Down by 6. 4th down. And you were right, Nathan. North Stars will go for it. Symmetrical formation. Receivers going deep. LaPointe heaves one up. And that is going to be intercepted. Taken upfield. That appeared to be number 14 for the Redhawks, Gianna Lobello.
I mean, it was an attempt. It was truly an attempt by the North Stars, and I
apologize for the mistake. I was misreading the numbers on the field. Natalie LaPointe is not a quarterback. It is Shania Burton Sledge. So I apologize for the mistake there, for getting the numbers mixed up. But either way, it's a Redhawks first down.
Yeah, I mean, the North Stars just, when you have a situation like that, that's honestly the only thing to do, and just a little bit short and 2 defenders on, and there's not really too much else you can do. But a good stop there, a loss of about maybe a yard or 2.
Definitely stop the momentum. 2nd down here. Clock winding down. Under a minute left to go. Central Square likely just going to run the clock out and go into this second half with a fresh mindset. However, it looks like they have a big formation going here. Let's see if they're going to do something. That's going to be a big run by number 19, Nevaeh Papanow.
Yeah, it looked like just barely kept on to the flag. The first miss and the second miss was already good enough for a first, but unless they could do something here in 5 seconds, I don't really...
It looks
There's
like
nothing too much to be done. It looks like this is going to end the first half, and it will.
So, great plays so far made by both teams. However, Central Square could just make a couple better ones, giving them the 6-point advantage. So, going into the second half, Nate, what do you see the North Stars have to do?
Well, the North Stars have to figure something out without Dupra, or if Dupra can get back on the field, which would be a best-case scenario. But the North Stars got to figure something out with the minimal time they have left, because the first 2 quarters, they went by pretty quickly, and the North Stars are currently down 6-0. So, and I mean, with the first play that they didn't have Dupra, they lost like about 7 yards. If they cannot make those big losses, I think they'll be okay, but they can't lose that many yards that quickly.
Absolutely. So we will step aside for halftime. We'll return in about 4 minutes and 26 seconds here on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Northstar Network here on YouTube. We're joining us for the second half of this flag football game against Central Square. Currently 6-0 for the Red Hawks. Now, Nate, obviously one of the big moments of the first half, Haley Dupra left the field, leaving the North Stars with Shania Burton Sledge under center. So do you think they will be able to rebound?
I mean, the North Stars definitely can. I mean, after the play where they lost 7 yards to start, they slowly gained that yardage. If they can keep that momentum up, they'll be okay. It's just a matter of can they find the end zone and can they stop the Red Hawks. At the moment, they seem to be doing okay on defense. The defense needs to do their part stopping the Red Hawks, and the offense needs to find something. But it looks like Dupra's walking over towards the team sideline, so that's a good sign. Maybe you might see Dupra back in the game at some point. Questionable, but not out of character.
So big run by number 19 for the Red Hawks, Nevaeh Papineau, who's been having a great game so far. However, will be marked a little bit short, about 2 yards of the first down.
North Stars, this is going to be a big stop right here. I mean, if they can stop this, bring it to a fourth.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 2 here for the Red Hawks. All right, so Red Hawks. The Red Hawks will take it under center. Tight formation here. Spreads wide. Hands it off to Emerson Wolfson. Wolfson is going to be down just short of the first down line, about a yard. Bringing up 4th down. Or excuse me, that will be marked as a first down. Just crossing the plane. So now the Red Hawks will have another set of downs. So, setting up shop at the 20. The Red Hawks will take it. Hurrying to get something off. Red Hawks, go.
Good twist around the North Stars defense. Sorry, Joe.
No, you're all right. Appeared to be Kiara Hammer here there on the scramble. Couldn't quite get it too far past the line of scrimmage. Maybe, or it looks like they will spot it at the same spot. So, 2nd and 20.
My angle, it looked like she gained about a yard or two, but
I thought so too, but I'm trusting Stripes on this one.
yeah. I mean, the refs are pretty good at seeing that stuff, so I don't think they get enough credit for what they do.
Absolutely, and they got a lot better vantage point than we do.
That was a big stop for the North Stars. Didn't really lose any, but didn't gain any either. But that one was big. Send it to a 3rd. Keep them well out.
Yeah, well outside the range of a possible first down, unless they're making big old Hail Mary play here on 3rd down.
I mean, it's not like we haven't seen them do it before yet this game. I mean,
absolutely, but those large plays have been few and far between. Although they have a very wide formation going here. 4-man wide. They're gonna hand it off. Number 8, Kirsten Keating, the senior, will take it up. Looks like about 4 or 5 yards.
it's a gain of 3, maybe a gain of 4. And I don't really think it's enough. They're going to kick this one away. This was a big stop for the North Stars.
Absolutely. Trying to keep the momentum down here, starting the 3rd. That ball will go a little bit past Charlotte Raymond.
And just bounced right by, tried to pick it up and get a couple yards, but it just bounced away, rolled away from, I'm not quite sure who. It appeared to be number 3, Charlotte Raymond, and just couldn't quite get a hold of it until...
And Nate, not to interrupt you, but big news for the North Stars. Haley Duper has returned to the field and will be playing quarterback for the apparent future.
I mean, that's big right there. I mean, sun's going down, lights are on, and an explosive play by Burton Sledge, excuse me. It'll only be about a gain of a few.
Like you said, it was a very explosive, quick play, but especially in flag football more than tackle football. Sometimes your eyes can deceive you, and it looks like they went farther than they did. However, a great play nonetheless. Cook hands it off. Shiny Burton Sledge will take it up about another 3 yards. Excuse me, I believe it'll turn a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I know. She got stopped just before her knee went down, and she was able to dodge one tackle. Knee slid, and unfortunate for them, but they need to get a good pass here. They need to get that explosive play to get to the first. If they can get one first, I think they'll have the momentum to make at least a drive down the field, but they need to get that first. With 2 plays left to do it. They're going to need an explosive play right here.
Dupra. Oh, gets tripped up a little bit on the pass. That one was intended for Mackenzie Preston, but Dupra tripped up a little bit, and it landed around her legs. So that will bring up a 4th down for the North Stars, which is going to be a big stop for Central Square.
And right here, I don't see a reason why you would not kick it.
It looks like they will.
Right now for the North Stars, it's just getting back that rhythm. They can get back that rhythm. I think they'll be okay.
And it looks like they will mark that ball.
Right about the 24, I think.
It looks somewhere around the 25-yard line, it looks like. So it looks like the officials will spot that ball around the 28-yard line.
That's much further up than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be about just shy of the 25. Well, once again, refs see something we don't.
Yeah, exactly. 1st and 10. And that one will be cut short a couple yards in front of the line of scrimmage.
This is going to be all on the defense here right now. I mean, the defense has not to put so much pressure on the defense, but they have a lot of pressure right now. They need to make these stops to get the offense that chance. And then the offense has that pressure to actually get the drive that they need and get those explosive plays. Decent play by the Red Hawks right here.
Oh. Under a lot of pressure, Red Hawks will be stopped about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, bringing up 3rd down.
I mean, that's exactly the pressure that the North Stars defense needs to put on. That's the exact types of play I was just talking about, Joe.
Absolutely. Well, the sun is just starting to wane here at Bragman Athletic Complex. 5:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Central Square from the 30. Big lob upfield.
It's caught.
Oh! Emily Michaels hauls it in for a massive gain, putting the Red Hawks at about the 21-yard line.
I mean, North Stars defense was doing a great job, and that time gave the Red Hawks just way too much time. Allowed them to set that up and found some open area and just took it.
Absolutely. Oh,
seems like it was called back,
pass interference by the offense. So that will bring the ball back to the line of scrimmage, erasing that massive gain, which is a great break for the North Stars.
No, how about that? I mean, I guess it's never over till it's over.
Absolutely.
I think they're even going to lose sometime. Wow.
Oh.
That one will bring them back to about the 25. That's where I thought they were going to start the drive.
That's what I thought they were going to take it back. They were a little slow, too, as they were confirming the call.
And that'll give the North Stars a huge break.
Absolutely. So let's see if the North Stars can continue making these stops here. 3rd down. They're going to try it again. Heaves upfield. Batted down by Sophia Anderson. What a play there, Nate.
Yeah, Anderson almost looked like just a little bit off getting picked off, but
yeah, that was phenomenal execution. We'll see if we can get a replay on this one.
Launches it up.
Oh, that is just textbook defense right there. Sophia Anderson bats it down with both hands for a beautiful play.
Great catch. And for some
Burton
more.
Sledge. Wow. Great return by Burton Sledge. She's going to be marked down about 35 yards past center field. Or excuse me, 5 yards past center field, 35-yard line. So the North Star is starting with great field position.
I mean, that was a absolutely needed defensive play. That was an absolutely needed return. And this is going to be an absolute must-go for the North Star's offense.
Dupra,
Ooh,
big
throw,
pass.
and it's caught.
Oh, what a play. Elise Cook hauls it in about the 15-yard line for a big gain of the North Stars. And Nate, that's just something we haven't seen out of the CNS so far. These big explosive plays, or rather these big explosive passes that can much better field position.
No, that one, I wasn't really expecting that one. If there was going to be a pass, I thought it was going to be short.
Absolutely.
And another one.
Oh, same play, same side, same players. Another great connection between Haley Duper and Elise Cook.
That was a little scarier. I thought I had a little bit of risk getting picked off there, but I mean, it worked. Now you had the field position. You got 3 plays to get something done. I wouldn't take risks here, but I also wouldn't play too conservatively. You have to get that play in to make the drive. Here comes.
Oh. Burton Sledge. There's a flag on the play. We will see what the call is here.
I stuttered there. I was trying to think, is she going to get by? Is she not?
I don't know. It looks like a holding call. But we'll see what the officials say.
They're going to move it up, I think.
I would think so.
Ball's placed at just shy of the 5.
So Burton Sledge comes up here, and that is a holding call. Moving the North Stars up
No, even further.
to the 5-yard. Actually,
Not even
the 5.
That's the 2.
So the North Stars in phenomenal position here to score and bounce back and tie or maybe even take the lead.
Give it to Burton Sledge and get it in. No, that one didn't work.
Haley Dupra is sacked in the backfield.
That one was big. That was a big stop by the Red Hawks.
Absolutely.
They're only going to lose a few, but they still have 2 plays. They have 2 plays to get something done. They still got some time, but you can't let something like that slide, and that's what we saw in the first half of the North Stars. They're letting too much pressure in the pocket way too quickly. They can't let that happen. More pressure
Dupra.
Dupra.
Oh, Dupra.
But gonna
Dupra
put
takes it
in.
herself. So finally, after around 15 minutes of action, the North Stars get points on the board, finally ending the 6-point deficit.
What a drive. I mean, from the defense coming up big, even that play before, the offensive
Absolutely.
The offensive pass interference, that came up big for them. That big stop was huge. That great return by Burton Sledge. That beautiful pass from Dupra to Cook. Another great pass from Dupra to Cook. I think that drive was exactly
phenomenal.
what they needed.
So the North Star is now reinvigorated. Dupra is going to take it for the conversion.
And they got it!
So the North Stars will, I believe, take the lead here.
I'm waiting.
And let's
Did they
check the
get
replay
it?
on this.
I don't see the point up on the board.
Dupra coming up the left side of the field. Passes it. Charlie Johnson.
It's not up.
Looks.
They didn't count it as complete, I don't think.
So I
No.
don't think so.
No,
So
because I didn't see the ref put his hands in the air and
Well-
the board. I don't know why that isn't complete.
no matter the case, 6-6, 2:25 left in the third.
The defense needs to do exactly what they just did 4 times in a row.
Absolutely. Quick shuttle pass back.
That was explosive play.
So that one will move the chains to the 40 with the first down for Central Square. Redhawks trying to recover from the end of their lead. Trying to regain it. So just past the 20-yard line. Ball is snapped. Taking up the field.
A gain of about 3 for the Redhawks.
Appeared to be Kirsten Keating, number 8. As you can see here, Keating. Good run there, but couldn't get past Northstar's defense. Got a 2-on-1. Got the flag on.
The rest of this game has me on the edge of my seat, man. It's tied up 6-6. The last time these two teams played, it was almost exact same situation. Game ended 6-7. I mean, good pass, but it's lobbed down. Incomplete. 3rd down.
I mean, last time we saw these two teams play, the North Stars struck very quickly in the first, but then flatlined the rest of the game. Now we're kind of seeing the exact opposite, Nate.
Yeah,
it was a kind of a rocky start for the North Stars in the first half, but now, in the third quarter, both the offense and defense have reawakened, and hopefully can take home a win tonight.
I mean, you have to think, though, what could have been if that first drive connected? What could have been? It could score. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because they got the score now. You have it tied up. And now you got to do everything you can, right, to just make sure a good stop right there. And the North Stars, after that first drive, and again, you said, have the rocky start. Lost Dupra for a little bit, has her back, and immediately went on an explosive drive. Or at least almost immediately, so.
Absolutely.
Joe, sorry, Joe.
Oh, it's all set. So, this third quarter will come to a close. Redhawks with a 4th and 7. Likely going to kick, but we shall see when we return. Don't go anywhere. This is the Northstar Network on YouTube. We welcome back to the Northstar Network on YouTube. Redhawks kick it off. Taking it up the field. Burton Sledge finally getting marked down at about the 37.
Yeah, broke through several tackles, and now you're just shy of the 40 and the halfway. This is going to be a big play. And, defense came up big once again, and now will we see those same explosive drives? We saw it work once. Not only will it work again, will we see them try it again, Joe?
I hope so. It worked out pretty well for them last time. Let's see if they can get some more points on the board here.
Dupra. And it's just blocked by I can't tell who, but rushed in and tried to throw one to I believe Cook.
So that one not going far.
Unfortunately, can't tell the number on the jersey of who blocked it.
Appeared to be number 20, Genevieve Powell for the Redhawks.
Well, there's your answer.
Second down. And it looks like they will mark her short about a yard. Third down, North Stars.
North Stars just get the first and then make the drives. I mean, I
Oh.
think that's all you need to do.
It was a little tough to tell from our angle whether or not that was a first or not.
It looked like she got the first for me.
I think so. She reached
but
the ball out, broke the plane, but whatever. They got the first now. So the North Stars setting up shop a couple inches ahead of the 40. North Stars got to keep this momentum going if they want to win this game. It's just over 10 minutes left. Dupra hands it off. Sledge is stopped a couple yards ahead of the line of scrimmage, about 3.
I think we see that the runs are not working as much as they were in the first half of the North Stars. The Red Hawks have them locked down in the run game. But what happens if you try to just throw one out there? Dupra has time.
Oh, here
That
we
one's
go.
lobbed. Almost
Ooh.
caught. Just off
And
the hands of
that-
Raymond.
I'm afraid that was a clean play. Obviously, we saw a big pass interference call on the last one. Unfortunately, it did not work out this way. So, big pass here. Would have gotten the North Stars a first down. But
Just out of the hands of Raymond.
unfortunately, Raymond could not quite hold on.
We saw it almost happen. Will they do it? I think now you have to
I
do
think
it
you
again.
gotta do it again.
You got to do it again.
Clock's winding down. Just over 9 minutes left.
I mean, not only clock's winding down, you look at the yardage you have to gain back just to be able to go for a fourth.
Yes, absolutely. So Dupra takes the snap. Dupra,
You know, gonna throw it
not
short.
too fast, or not too far, excuse me. At least Cook will take it up a yard or 2.
Now this is a very questionable place. Do you kick it, or this is a very
In my
questionable
personal
place.
opinion, I think I would kick it. It's a tie game. There's still some time left, and Central Square has been slowing down their momentum recently, and it looks like they will kick it here. Oh.
Good kick. Caught, stumbled though. That's big.
So that will put the Red Hawks at about appears to be about the 12-yard line. So the Red Hawks set up shop just past the 10-yard line. Wide formation.
And that's explosive. Took a while, but that'll be a big first for the Red Hawks.
Kiara Hammer ending up with the ball there.
Now you got a bigger distance to go. Now you got about 20 yards just shy of to make up to the first.
So Harmer cutting up the middle of the North Stars defense there. Great play by the Red Hawks. Oh. That's a good stop there. That'll move it back about a yard, a little less.
Secor on the big play, big stop, second down. If they can keep that up, get a kick, because especially when the defense comes up big like that, stop them right about here at the 20. That kick is going to go not as far down into the North Stars territory. That's exactly what the defense needs to do right now to give it, because the offense, the last time they had great field position, it went well.
So a handoff gone wrong there. Harmer tried to hand it off to Emily Michaels, but unfortunately Michaels stumbled and couldn't quite make the play. So Redhawks, big third down here. Got to make it to the 40. Harmer under center. Harmer takes a snap. Wide formation, sending lots of men deep. And they got Harmer down behind the line. Big stop for the North Stars there.
Yeah, that was sacked at about the 15. Sacked at the 16 now, looks to be officially.
So the North Stars will head back to receive this punt.
Yeah, this North Stars defense has the Red Hawks offense locked down.
And that ball, it looks like, will land, I'd probably say around the 32.
Yeah, I'd probably say the 32. The whistle was blown when it was about the 40, but it'll probably be marked back to the 32. Joe, you're definitely right here.
Well, let's see where the officials put it.
That's a little further back.
Okay, so
it's where they made contact with the ball first.
Right. So we'll check this replay here. And it looks like the ball contacted the ground right there at the 35, leading to the spotting. So the North Stars with a great field position. Less than 6 minutes left. You got to make some big plays here, Nate.
Absolutely. You got the field position. Fake the pass. It's down. Almost picked, but incomplete.
That last one intended for, excuse me, it's tough to see on the field. We'll check the replay. So big pass from Dupra.
Hesitated on the first pass, and second one just had a little bit of coverage.
Not quite sure who the pass was intended for, but either way, bring up second down for the North Stars. See if they can make another big play here.
That one was too high over the head of Capsello.
So big third down here for the North Stars.
I mean, 2 plays back to back. They tried to get a really deep throw. Second one, not as much. The next one to Capsello, but at least to get some yardage. And that one went too high, and this is going to be a big play. This is probably going to make or break the game right here.
Absolutely.
Has
Dupra
time.
Sends one sailing.
Caught!
Raymond's got it. She's down about 2 yards in front of the goal line. But that is a massive play for the North Stars.
Make or break for the game. I'm taking a look at this replay.
I don't know if you can hear, but the 12th man, or I guess in this case, the 6th man, is reinvigorated here at Michael J. Bragdon Stadium.
That couldn't have been a more perfect throw. No one around Raymond, and it just worked.
Phenomenal playmaking by both Dupra and Raymond.
Now at about the 2. Now you have a first down with time. And it's
That's in.
To take the lead, Dupra.
Dupra with her second touchdown of the day.
Dupra's had a very up and down game. I mean,
Absolutely. To come off injury and then score 2 touchdowns is immaculate.
I don't think you can write a script better than this.
Right.
What a turnaround for the North Stars. What a turnaround.
So the North Stars ready on this conversion here.
If they get the conversion, that is very big.
That could seal the deal.
They can't just tie it up anymore. This, what do I want to say? But, I mean, this conversion right here, if you get the conversion, that'll force Red Hawks to do the same.
Absolutely.
They can't just tie it up. They have to get into the end zone, which the North Stars defense have them locked down in almost every aspect.
So we will step aside here as Coach Marizio talks this conversion over with his girls. We will be right back on the Northstar Network on YouTube. Welcome back to the Northstar Network on YouTube. Big conversion here. Dupra. We're waiting on a call from that. I don't think that was quite in.
Refs are marking it just short.
So we will take a look at this replay here. Dupra passes it to the front corner of the end zone. And that will not go. So, Central Square with an opportunity to at least tie it here. Got to go for some big plays because this clock likely won't stop much. However, they do have 2 timeouts left. Redhawks with the ball. First down. Oh, and that one will be fumbled, marking the ball down about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing has been leading to another. The Red Hawks started this game, looked on a rocky start, but then immediately found their strength. And now the Northstar just got them locked down.
It has just been a crazy game here.
I mean, lights came on, and so did the North Stars.
It's good, very good point there. Let's see if this game can end in North Star's victory. Oh, big run. Kiara Hammer will be marked down. A couple yards short of the first down line, leading to a third down. And this next play, these next 2 plays, will likely decide the fate of the game.
I mean, they need a first to keep the drive going, but then you have just that larger margin. You have that 20-yard to the first down, and that's where the Red Hawks start to struggle. It's not on this first part of the drive here to get this first. It's always to get to the halfway line. That is where the Red Hawks start to struggle.
Absolutely. So a shuttle pass from Kiara Hammer to, I believe, Michaela Smith will move the Red Hawks up, giving them another side of downs. 2:11 left on the clock.
I'll put it at about the 23.
So they got to get a big play going here if they want a chance at surviving this game.
We've seen the Red Hawks have explosive plays, have really deep passes, but they have to make it stick.
So the clock stops the 2-minute warning. And it will run again. Oh, big lop downfield for Hammer. But that one will drop out.
Almost picked off. Had 3 North Stars right there. Surprised none of them actually were able to get their hands on it, but I guess a stop is good enough for them.
So now, second down, 1:56 left. Central Square.
Good
Big
pass.
play. Open field ahead. But she will be down. Oh, that could be.
That could be crucial for the North Stars right here.
Absolutely.
That was not a mistake you want to make. If my eyes saw that right.
Seemed like.
I'd assume holding.
I'm not too sure with the penalty rules on flag football. However, that looked like a pretty routine tackle. So that it looks like we'll bring the Red Hawks pretty far upfield, marking them past the 40.
Yeah, that will guarantee them a first. That was a mistake you did not want to make if you're the North Stars. You have to lock them down now. This is when you turn on. North Stars, you gotta turn it over. No matter how you gotta do it, you have to turn it over right here.
Harmer.
Picked off!
Picked off! Elise Cook. Not only can she make receptions, she can make interceptions.
Huge, and I think that would have just won them the game.
I think it might have, Nate. 1:39 left on the clock. That will just about seal the deal.
From a big mistake to a big come up. Elise Cook
comes up big.
Absolutely. So the North Stars will set up shop about 35-yard line. We will see just how much they will play, assuming not much, to limit risk.
Now they're going to try to just absolutely run the time to the limit. We're going to get the first, and they do,
Burton's
and more.
going to run this out. Looks like she was marked down.
Just at about the 50, I'd assume. Yes.
Yeah. She kept going, but her flag came down. However, that nonetheless, it will result in a first down for the North Stars. 1:25 left on the clock.
With the time running, I don't know if this is guaranteed for them. I think they have a timeout left they can use. Use a play right here. Lob it down the field, and it's caught.
Oh, great catch.
What a catch. Big play. It's a big play. It wasn't even needed.
Elise Cook will be marked down about the 10-yard line, getting another set of downs for the North Stars. And what a play here. Play action. Duper comes up. Sends it sailing. And Elise Cook, with a great reception, reaches out and just grabs it out of the air.
Well, Joe, no risks.
Well, Nate, I think we're about done here. Oh. Almost picked off there. Clock will stop at 42.5.
The North Stars can run this out if they really felt like it. Now this will be interesting. I believe timeout called by the Red Hawks. The North Stars can run this out if they want to, but do they want to?
I don't know.
They want to go for it. I mean, the way they've been playing, they look like they want to.
Well, at this point, logic and sportsmanship might dictate that it might be best to just lay low for the rest of this game, but we shall see.
Because they very well, it's only second down. There's 42.5 seconds on the clock, and there's 25 seconds on the play clock. So they very well could run this out if they really felt like it.
Absolutely.
Just will they? I don't think they do.
Got two wide receivers well outside the formation. And that one will be marked down right about the line of scrimmage. Mackenzie Preston tried to run it out, but couldn't get quite far. And Central Square released their final timeout. So, as both teams talk these next few plays over, excuse me, we will step aside. Don't go anywhere. This is Northstar Network on YouTube. We welcome back to the Northstar Network on YouTube. Haley Dupra will take a knee in the backfield. As the clock will keep winding down. And that will do it. CNS with a very late game comeback, starting in the third and finalizing in the fourth. Beautiful playmaking by both teams. However, the North Stars were able to come out on top, finally making some big plays late in the game. Bouncing back from losing their quarterback, Haley Dupra. She came back out and scored both of the touchdowns for the North Stars. So,
Sorry there, Joe. I mean, yeah, absolutely. It was a great game, start to finish. Had its moments, but that's just what made it so much of a bigger finish because I don't think either of us expected that one.
absolutely.
So, I mean, it was just an awesome game, and glad to be a part of it, Joe.
Well, thank you for watching the Northstar Network on YouTube. If you feel so inclined, please subscribe. We thrive and survive off of viewer engagement. So if you could, that would really help us out. So, from the Michael J. Bragman Athletic Complex in Cicero, New York, we bid you farewell. CNS 12, Central Square 6. Good night.